gone ha ngwe ya dikatakata kgotsa mengwe ya tota machine e diriswang jalo mo go yone mo mining gone mo ile gone go supa tota gore a maruri sebaka sa dingwaga di ka tshwara 9 moepo o ntse o sa dire jano re ta bona jalo boselo jalo jone o se mologa gape mme ke tlhalositse jalo gore mo letsatsi la maabane re ne ra nna le sebaka tota sa go ka etela lone lefelo le go semolla jalo gone go ile gore ke gone ka go the mining pit gone ka go ba ne ba tlhalosa jalo ba ile gore ba ke ba itseana pe ba meepo jalo gore motho wa ka re yone the mining deposit e ile gore teng gone ha ile gore ya minewa is the nickel and copper le copper belt jalo tse ile gore di teng ba tlhalosa jalo gore mona kwa gompieko di tswa mu tse ile gore di kota tsagala hatse di dintsi thata tse ile gore mona kwa gompieko ba dumela gore di ka jalo go ka goga lobaka la dingwaga di le 10 moepong tso le teng mme se le gore mona kwa gompieko ba setse ba se dirile jalo ke gore ga ba ise ba semolole mo go teng the full operation ya moepo yalo ba santse ba dira mo go teng revamping the revamping process e solegela jalo gore ba tsamaya jalo jaaka o kaela thoko jalo gore moepo o na le dingwaga le dintsi o sa dire jalo go rusitse ditshipi gone ka kong the revamping process jalo e tsabe e tsaya jalo ne thulaganyo ya gore yano ba te ba baakanye sešwa yone tota maharathata a diriswang jalo go ka go hetha yone the nickel and copper tebelete gone ka kako sengwe gape se re se itemogetseng ha re tsamaya mo ene mo epone ke gore even the stockpile mona kwa gompieko e sentse e le ntsi thata e le gore ba tlhalositse gore ga ba setse ba go semolla go ka epa mo ngwageng o itileng jalo ba go tsamaya ba dirisa the stockpile se le gore se sentse se le tse mona kwa gompieko go ka semolla go ka hetha e tsholelo mme hela in terms of the infrastructure investment ba tlhalositse bone ba tataki mining ba le gore mona kwa gompieko motho ka re da under the GCR group corporation ya le gore a isa tswa go kwadiswa boseng jalo ka kwa America jalo e le moepo e le gore o kametse moepo e harologaneng jalo gore investment e le gore e te gona ba tlhalositse gore it's one of the mining kgotsa boleng jwa di diriswa tse le gore di diriswa gone ke tsa maemo a godimo ga ba ye go dirisa madi a mantsi jalo in terms of investing gore batho ba kgone go dira production mme sengwe se le gore se re tsamaya re se lebile kana ga o bua ka go simolotse go bula sešaga moepo re ra jalo gore yaanong re tsosolo sa itsholele sešha e ke la be setse wetse kwa tase jalo ga o lebile mo go yone tikologo e le mo go yone ya the North East District ke tikologo e le gore go tswa go lowe kgaolo e ka kwano yone ya North East District Francistown included jalo ke kgaolo e le gore go tswa go lowe e na le ditswamu tse dintsi thata kgotsa the gold e le gore e teng ka kwano a isantse e le ntsi thata ga o ka go tsaya moragonyana ke go isa go dingwageng tse di hitileng toropo kgolo ya bobedi ya Francistown ke toropo e le gore e tswa thata e tshegeditswe ke moepo mme go tshegediwa ke moepo jalo re ile ra bona ka dingwaga tsa bo 1836 ga ke gakologola sente meepo e le gore e ne setse e le teng ka kwano e be tswalwa bontsi jwa le gore di company tse le ka kwano ba hudugela kwa Afrika Borwa nako ne go na le the gold rush e ne ya nna teng ka dingwaga tsone tseo mme seo sa togela jalo toropo ya Francistown jalo e na le matota a mantsi a moepo e le gore le mona kwa gompieko e santse e le teng but fortunately enough ha re leng teng gone ha there's still other deposits tse e le gore go semolla ka dingwaga tsa bo 1989 re ne ra bona jalo go nna a full operation ya the 30 nickel mining jalo e semola go take over yone le hilo le ka kwano go ntsha yone the nickel e ntse ile teka kwano this has been the economic lead e le gore e ntse dira gare jalo mo toropong kgolo yone ya Francistown ke dumela gore tse le gore mona kwa gompieko re taba re di emetse tota jaaka totona a goroga a to go bula a thotsa a ta ira mo go teng the reopening of the mine re soletse go le go ntse go le go ntse gore go bulwa ga moepo o wa tataki go raya eng o go tsamaelana jang le maitamo a puso e ntšha a go thomamisa jaanong gore go nna le ditiro tse dimšwa go nna le economic diversification go nna le sustainability in mining ka gore ga o ka ela thoko motho ka re mohama wa meepo ke mengwe wa mehama e le gore go le gantsi ga go nna le kwelotase ya tsholelo la hatse ka bophara go nna le mo go teng price fluctuations seo se ba se la sa ama ka meepo e dirang ka teng mme ke dumela gore mona kwa gompieko ra go tsamaya re itse go le gontsi gore bone ba tataki mining ba le gore ba tsere moepo we bone what are the risk mitigation factors or plans tse le gore mo nako ya gompieko a bana le tsone gore in case a go ka nna le di-price fluctuations kgotsa a kweletase ya mebaraka ya dithwathwa tsa dinekele bona ba go dira jang a go thomamisa gore moepo o tswelelang ntse o le teng offering economic activities mo kgaolong ya ka kwano. Therefore we expect a lot of deliberations tse le gore mo nako ya gompieko di te di diragale sa lebale gore kana ga re bua ka go bula sešwa ga moepo re bua yalo ka economic activity tse le gore ja go diragala ka kwano re lebile jalo gore se ke se lebileng ke bone bontsi ja batho ba ba tsileng ka kwano ba le gore ba laleditswe ke ba etele pele ba metse kgotsa dikgaolo tse le gore di bapile le kgaolong e re leng mo go yone mme se ke sone se le gore re tla re se lebeletse mo tsela gompieko mme ke go thomamisetse jalo gore jaaka yaanong ke bua le wena jalo tautona le lekoko la gagwe mo nako ya gompieko jaanong ba tebe ba goroga gone ba re tse le gore ba di role mo nako ya gompieko e le gone gore re kana tautona a goroga jana wa ba a bulela jalo gore jaanong boeteledipele kgotsa ba ile gore ba tsere jalo boikarabelo ja go ka semoledisa goepa mo kgaolong yone ba kata ba dira jalo mme se nka tlang ke go tlhalosetsa ka sone ke gore ne ke santse ke go tshware gore ha re leng teng gone bontsi jwa boeteledipele ba ile gore ba tsile gone ke bone jalo ba ile gore ba akaretsa jalo ke bone bokgosi go tswa ko matseloje ke bone dikgosi ka bontsi tse le gore di tswa jalo mo kgaolo yone ya North East segolo jang ba le gore ba tswa ko Botsamaya ke bone kgosi go tswa ko Botshesebe ba le gore ba te gone mongwe gape le gore motho a ka re ke mmone gape gone a goroga gone ke bone jalo mo parlamente wa Francistown East re Winter Mulutsi o ile gore mo nako ya gompieno yene is the Minister of Environment and Tourism o ile gore se tsa gorogile ka kwano le yene is motho ka tlhalosa gore ba tlile gone ha tota ile gone gore tota toropo ya Francistown e ile the second city ke bone ba ile gore motho ka re the economic spin-offs ba go di bona di le dintsi thata ke bone jalo yene the mayor o ile gore ke yene wa toropo ya Francistown le yene o teng gone ke bone jalo the assistant minister of traditional affairs and local government re Moswane le no teng gone e yene mo parlamente wa Francistown West mme seo se go supetsa ke bone jalo mo parlamente wa Tati East le mo parlamente wa Tati West re Justin Hunyepa le Thabologo Furniture ba ntse mo tota ba ntse ba tshwarana ka diata tsone ile gone go supa jalo gore a maruri ele the leaders of this community they are excited about this reopening of the Tataki mine jalo gore now a lot of questions tse ntse di botswa thata gore moepo o ta bula leng jana ke dumela mo tsela gompieko di tabe di arabilwe ba ile gore motho ka re ba ntse ba na le dipelaelo tsa gore ane mme moepo bula mo tsela gompieko le bana ba ta bua ba dirise setswana se sereng pele tshweu boela mannong a mata sa go o se bone mmela ke dumela gore this will open doors for a lot of people ba le gore ba batla ditiro segolong jang the young graduates mo la gompieko mabane ha ke ntse re thora jalo ene le gore mongwe ba beteletseng mo epopele o na tlhalosa gore sengwe se ba se itemogetseng when they take over this mine sengwe se ba se itemogetseng se le gore ba thokana le gore ba ta ba dire mo go sone thata ke gore investing in innovation and technology ya go ta go tsamaisa moepo wa tataki ka gore kana ga o gakologela ka nako ene moepo o emisiwa o sa tho o dira ka nako ene eo o ne o se o dirisa technology e kgologolonyana le gore mona ka gompieko e sigilwe ke nako therefore in this period ya revamping they are going to invest a lot of technology eta te ba thusa jalo a go ka tsamaisa moepo kana go invest in technology go ka tsamaisa moepo go ra gore o ra le dintsi is going to improve efficiency go dira jalo gore go nne le a smart mining mo ile gore environmental impact le yone go tsamaisa e so marolwa yalo ka gore in any mining environment kgotsa go le gore go na le moepo teng go nna le gore tikologo e ba direlang mo go yone ane mme e babalesegile for the employees and all the people around surrounding the environment ke sengwe se le gore ba tlhalositse gore ba go se dira kana ga o le mo moepong a re steriwa ka environment re bua yalo ka tikologo le gore ba direla mo go yone ya gore go a epiwa mo go yone ga go epiwa mo go yone. There are a lot of extraction activities le gore di a diragala nngwe ya tsone e le yone ya blasting ba tlhalosala ba tshwanetse gore ba go ta ka technology le gore e ka thusa gore e ka kgona go suppressa the dust that will go into the air. That is part of environmental management ba e dira. Therefore we expect gore re bone batho ba le bantsi ba kgona go ka bona ditiro mo go yone environment yone. Mo nako ya gompieko ke te ke go balele molaetsa e le gore taotona mo nako ya gompieko o rometse a o romela mo letsatsi la maapane mme a tlhalosa gore tomorrow we will officially open the Tataki mine, formerly known as the Tati nickel mine. This moment is more than the reopening of a mining operation. It is a symbol of renewal, hope, resilience and opportunity for our nation. The revival of Tati mine represents jobs, skills and livelihoods for our people, while strengthening Botswana's position as a competitive player in the mining sector. Mines like Tataki are not just about minerals, they are about powering our economy, uplifting communities, and driving national development. When we spoke of reviving key industries and unlocking opportunities in our vision, this is part of that promise, turning words into action. The reopening of mines is a critical piece of puzzle in building a diversified, inclusive, and prosperous opening. Ke molaetsa wa taotona Advocate Duma Boko wa nao ba jalo mo maranyaneng ona social media kgotsa mo Facebook se go thomamisetsa se maitamo le maikemisetso a puso ya gagwe e se dirang o diritse magoko a le mantsi thata o ka tsa the unlocking opportunities se go supetsa gore Motswana mongwe le mongwe gongwe le gongwe kwa leng teng o ka nna le seabe go ta go contribute towards the operations of the mine. Se se ka ta ka ditsela tse di harologaneng o ka ta o le modiri o ka ta o to go provide a service se kai o ka ta ha o to go ha ditirelo tsa ditirelo tse di harologaneng di akaretsa transport di akaretsa ditirelo tse dingwe gape tse di dibileng tse le gore meepo in their nature ba na le ditirelo tse di harologaneng tse di amanang le gore the machinery that they are using gangwe le gape e tlhokana le gore e nentse shwafadiwa. If you are skilled in that area o gona go iphetela you are going to have an opportunity mo leheleng lene leo go na le gape ba le gore re ba lebile ya le gore ke ba gwebi ba le gore ba Botswana small businesses le bone ke dumela gore they are going to benefit from this reopening of Tataki mining. Mona ka gompieko hela tsa ka ke tlhalositse gore taotona Advocate Duma Boko le the delegation ya nang le yone mona ka gompieko ba go tsamela ka kwano e le gone go ta go gata mo seraleng gore ba te ba re he dintlha tsotlhe tse le gore di itebagantse jalo le gone go ka bulwa sešwa kgotsa the reopening of Tataki mine, formerly known as Tati nickel mine. Me ke dumela gore mona ka gompieko the delegation is slowly approaching the event we are at now e le gore ya no ba te ba re heading tsotlhe tse le gore mona ka gompieko re di emetse ka tshisibalo e le ke dumela gore mona ka gompieko sebaka se le gore re go tsamaya re se dira a taotona a goroga ha re lente gona re simolise jalo yone pina ya setšhaba go re bulela tse tsotlhe mo tsatsela gompieko tse le gore re tabo re tsamaya re di sologetse jalo hela jaaka ke sologetse taotona o setse a gorogile jalo mo lefelong lenele o na le jalo tona wa ditswe mmu mme bogolo kene wendwe mona ka gompieko ke bulela jalo pina ya setšhaba go ta go re bulela tirelo.
Pula. You may take your seats. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do proceed with the program, kindly let us have a safety moment, as it is the requirement operating in a mining environment. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome to Tatagi Mine. Safety and environmental care are one of our top priorities as we come here today to enjoy this beautiful event. Let's stay safe and enjoy safely. In case of any emergency, our assembly point is located by our entrance, by security point. So calmly exit to that area and our emergency people will escort you to safely. Thank you so much. Good day.
Thank you, Zandile, for that safety briefing. I trust we are all and will adhere to the safety requirements of operating within this beautiful mine. Ladies and gentlemen, given the importance of this event, it will be remiss of us not to start by making sure that the good Lord is before us to bless this event. And to bless our gathering, ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to invite the Reverend Thapelo Sebokolodi to lead us in an opening prayer. Reverend? Let us give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you. Ma ke tsena ko e ke dumedise bogolo tautona wa rona wa lehatshe la Botswana Advocate Gideon Dumba Boko le bao ba mo patapatlileng magosi otlhe a leng hano phutego ya modimo ke a le dumedisa ka leina le legolo la morena wa rona Jesu Kriste. Re buse megopolo le ditlhaloganyo tsa rona re lebeng ko modimong re kope modimo gore a re etelele pele mo tirong ye mo leineng la modimo ra ra modimo morwa modimo moya o boitshepo morena le modimo wa rona moso wa letsatsi modimo o galalelang ra re le bako go wena Jehova re a go leboga re go lebogela paballo ga gago modimo e o letseng o babaletse batlhanka ba gago ka yone re leboga modimo wa rona tlhabo ya letsatsi e re bone re go leboge modimo o galalelang gore e re ka nako ye o bo re netse ene moeteledipele wa lehatshe le konyane a magodimo yo o tlabeng a na le rona gare ga rona modimo ke re moame ka letsogo la gago ikojana eo mautlwelo botlhoko moneele botlhale modimo jo o kileng wa bonela kgosi Solomone modimo gore motho wa gago rra e re a eteletse lehatshe le modimo a ba le eteletse ka botlhale jwa gago modimo gonne mo lekwalong la ga moprofeta Isaiah kgaolo ya borataro temana ya boroba bobedi o ne wa bua ka lentswe rra wa re ke tla romamang mme motho wa gago modimo wa rona a re ke fano romanna o mo romile modimo wa rona wa taboga le lehatshe le modimo a batla bone babeeletsi modimo go tla mo lehatsheng le ra go tla gore le batle gore bulela ditiro mme modimo wa rona thata le nonogo ke tsa gago motho wa gago o dumela mo go wena o ikanya wena modimo wa itse gore ha o na le ene modimo wa ka a gona sepe modimo seo se se ka mo emang pele monele thata le nonofo modimo gore e re tse tsotlhe tsa beng a di dira mo lehatsheng le ko bohelo modimo wa rona lehatshe la rona le tle le boele phatsime tse tsotlhe rra ke di lopa ka leina la ga Kriste morena le mmoloki wa rona amen.
Reverend Sebokolodi. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. A befitting prayer, indeed. At this juncture, kindly allow me to invite the local primary school to come and serenade us with a little short ensemble before we can get our official program on the road. They are Mopato Primary School, an exceptional ensemble of the beautiful marimba. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you.
Ama 80 area, Tigezi in your area, Bafana in your area, Halalasha. Ama 80 area, Tigezi in area, Abafana in your area, Halalasha. Yabana, 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 Halalasha. Ama 80 area, Tigezi in area, Abafana in your area, Halalasha. Abafana in your area, Tigezi area. Abafana in your area, Halalasha. United 38 kapara 34 8 kimo 37 yang kama happiness kwedi United 8 kapara 34 8 kimo 37 yang kama happiness hangazi bakistuta ubakiselenza na kapegino nagali maweyo kera hangazi bakistuta ubakiselenza na kapegino nagali tati maweyo.
Morato Primary Marimba Band. Thank you so much. They are from the area. As the song they were just reciting, I'm sure if you are a fan of the urban music, you would have heard that song. Thank you very much, Mopato. We would love to see you back here, so thank you so much. Let's give them a warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, Mr. President, distinguished guests, kindly allow me to read the following salutations and greetings. The President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, Honorable Minister in the Ministry of Minerals and Energy, Ms. Bohulu Joy Genewindo, Honorable Minister in the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, also a Member of Parliament for Francistown South, Mr. Buipuso Winter Muluzi, Honorable Assistant Minister of Local Government and Traditional Affairs, also Member of Parliament for Francistown West, Mr. Ignatius Mokwaledi Moswane, Honorable Assistant Minister of Child Welfare and Basic Education, also Member of Parliament for Tati West, Mr. Justice Chipo Hunyepa, Honorable Member of Parliament for Tati East, the area MP, Mr. Taboloho Furniture, and fellow MPs from neighboring constituencies. Thank you for being here. British High Commissioner to Botswana, His Excellency Mr. Giles Nteknep, thank you very much for your presence. His Excellency, the Ambassador of Botswana to the United States of Botswana, Mr. Howard Van Franken, thank you very much. Fellow members of the Diplomatic Corps, thank you for your presence. GCR Executive Chairperson for Tati Mining Company, Mr. Chev Keina and management team, thank you for your presence. Kosia Tsasebe and member of Nkuyedi Khosi, Mototlehi Matsapa, Kachana Waboraro, Rahuleboha Khosi, Khosi wa Motse wa Matsiloji, Khosi Eric Sekhoma Muipolai, le magosi a mangwe a hano, ra le lemoga. Honorable Council Chairperson for Northeast District, Mr. Mbakanyi and fellow, Mr. Mbakanyi Smart, and fellow council chairpersons, including the mayor of Francistown. Thank you for your presence. Honorable councillors here present, District Commissioner for Northeast District and counterparts from neighboring districts, Baruti, here present, divisional heads of security organs, senior government officials, captains of industries, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Botsadi Dumelang. Dumelang. Thank you very much. My name is Mudiri Mugende, and I have the honor of serving as your master of ceremonies for today's historic occasion. Just about 60 kilometers from where we stand is the village of Tonota. That's my home village. So, Kimukuruzi, Kimina Pohu, Kimina Tohu, Kimwana Mohai. So today is not just an event for me, it's a homecoming of sorts. So thank you very much for your attendance and your presence. A round of applause, please. As highlighted in media, in your invitations, it is a historic event. We gather here to celebrate not only the reopening of this mine, of this giant called Tataki, but also we celebrate a renewal of hope, of opportunity for our people, not only in the area, not only in the region, but for the nation of Botswana. So it is my single privilege to be guiding your program today, ladies and gentlemen. At this juncture, kindly allow me the honor of inviting Khosi Sokhoma Eric Muipolai to come and deliver the official welcome remarks as Bab Mizame Monghai. Khosi. Aw mogolo kwane Khosi Moipolai mogolo kwane yo. Thank you very much. Khosi.
Tautona wa lehatshe la Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, Honorable Minister of Minerals and Energy, Bokolo Kenwendo, and other ministers present here, MP for the area, Furniture, Tabologo Furniture, and other MPs around here. Dikgosi tsa me tse di leng hano, heads of diplomatic missions present here today, the executive chairman of GCR, under which Tataki is under, Mr. Ghana, and your executive team, and the rest of your workforce, other distinguished guests here present, Batubetsu, Mpenkila Mogelenka Pula, Momosongo. It is my singular honor to welcome you, Advocate Duma Boko, President of the Republic of Botswana, to Matsiluje, to officially open this Tataki mine. The mine, Tataki, previously 30 nickel, as many of us know, is in Matsiluje village. Perhaps I need to just educate. Let me just take the opportunity to educate the press, because they often wrongly state that the mine is in Francistown. 30 nickel and Mopani mines are in Matsiluje in the northeast district. Of course, Francistown is our regional hub. It's our economic hub. I just wanted perhaps just to correct that. Tautuna, please allow me to further highlight just a few lighters. I subscribe to the notion that resources, especially mineral resources, are for the nation and not an individual group or tribe. Having said that, though, I also like what you often state in your government, that it is not correct for the areas around resources to be in great poverty and not to see any benefits accruing to those communities around those resources. So we are hopeful, and it is our wish that as we see Tataki mine coming to benefit our country, in the process, the area around here, the community will also, there will be signs that there is livelihood within those communities. That is our wish. And indeed, I'm encouraged by the 30 mine CSR programs. They have, despite the fact that they have not yet started producing maybe any income from the area, they have already shown their willingness and their interest to ensure that the communities do benefit. They have already started engaging our communities, various groupings within the communities, women, children, youth, and the leadership of the community, which is a sign that they are indeed, they indeed want to work with us. They have, despite not generating, they have already allocated an amount of 250,000 to the refurbishment of water supply to our junior community. As others here may know, that we are having a great problem of water supply lately over the past 2 years in Matsiluje. Hence the schools sometimes run for weeks without water. And Tatagi Mine have taken upon themselves to reticulate the water to ensure that even the time when the supply of water is not, the children at school will be able to continue with their education with supply of water not being disrupted. And we are very thankful for that. And indeed, that is a sign of a company which recognizes that there are people living here. We have, Mr. President, suffered greatly from, in the past year or year and a half, where another mining company with great promises and so forth, they have left us with holes, pits, and our houses, our properties in the village cracked. It is for that reason that we are saying, let's not only inherit the bad things from the developments, let's also at least benefit. Tautona, I'm aware that time is limited. My money may be for another day, but it was important to highlight those things. And maybe I'll also conclude by saying Tatagi has also shown their willingness to assist us, because we understand there's a pipeline from Shashe Dam to one of their properties here, which may assist with at least reticulating or speeding up the supply of water to Matsilu. If they've shown willingness that if they approach to work with those authorities responsible, they are willing to assist. That we are grateful. Let me conclude here, Mr. President, by welcoming you to our area, welcoming you to Matsiluje. Very grateful that you have been able to, within your busy schedule, set foot in Matsiluje. And welcome the executive chairman of Tataki. We are indeed grateful that you decided to come and invest in this area. And I welcome all of you who are here with us today. And may we, the good Lord, protect us during the day. Pula betu.
Kosimi Polai, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a huge round of applause. I think he said some quite poignant points there. Highlighted the positive impact that the area is already seeing since Tataki's arrival. He also made a plea to my friends in the media. This mine is in Matsiloji, nowhere else. So I think thank you very much. I think he was highlighting the pride of having such a monumental facility within the vicinity of the village. Thank you very much, Khosi Muipolai, Raleboga Khosi. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, kindly allow me to invite the executive chairman of GCR, Mr. Chevdet Keina, who's going to be giving us his remarks. Before he does speak, kindly pay attention to your screens that will be to your left and to your right to hear the GCR Group story. Thank you very much.
It starts with earth, dust, rock, machines carving through layers of time. At GCR Group, we go where others won't. Into the world's most complex terrains across 3 continents. We find value beyond surface level, transforming underperforming mining assets into future outperformers. This isn't just mining, it's building what's next with a long-term view. At the center of everything we do are critical metals, like nickel and copper. The metals behind electrification, behind EVs, solar, smartphones, data. There is no clean energy future without critical minerals. That's why we operate in the richest mineral regions of the Americas and Africa and develop projects faster, with smarter, more agile methods. With cutting-edge solutions at every stage, advanced ore sorting, precision leaching, digital operations, without cutting corners, on safety, on sustainability, or on our commitment to green metals. From mine to market, GCR powers the transition to a greener future. GCR Group, smart mining.
Mr. Keina, sir.
I'm deeply humbled to speak today before such an esteemed audience representing the great state of Botswana. I'm particularly grateful to His Excellency President Duma Boko for taking the time out of this busy schedule to be here. On behalf of New Invest, Global Critical Resources, and Tataki Mining Management, we are honored to reopen operations at this historical site with you. It is also a great privilege to welcome to Tataki the Minister of Minerals and Energy, Her Excellency Bogolo Joy Kenevendo. Honorable Ministers, Members of the Parliament, US Ambassador Howard van Franken, the Kigozi, and the esteemed representatives of the Northeast District and Greater Francistown. For those who do not know me, my name is Chevdet Keina. I'm the principal shareholder of New Invest, as well as executive chairman of Global Critical Resources, GCR, our US-based mining company that oversees all our mining activities worldwide, including here in Botswana. The video you have just seen is a video of our copper cathode producing mine in Chile. GCR was founded with the idea that critical minerals are indispensable for modern industries that power progress and innovation, from renewable energy solutions to advanced electronics and transportation. The significance of critical metals, including nickel, cobalt, copper, and so-called rare earth, cannot be overstated. They are essential for driving the transition to cleaner energy, electrification, transportation, and the digital revolution. Investing in mining critical minerals, therefore, is not just a strategic investment, but a vital step towards the securing a brighter, more resilient future for generations to come. At GCR, we mean for all future generations to come. To be sustainable, investment in critical minerals must be grounded in partnership with local communities. And in this regard, we're extremely fortunate to have chosen to invest at Tataki, because Botswana, with its strong governance, long history of democracy, and its young, very skilled workforce, is an exceptional place to invest. Together with our Botswana partners, we envision a new chapter for Tati. That's why we called it Tataki. As a reliable Botswana-based producer of nickel, copper, and other critical metals for the global market, Tataki will produce a variety of metals and hydroxide salts that are widely traded internationally for well-established end users. Products will include nickel and cobalt, hydroxide, copper cathodes, metal bars for platinoids, and precious metals such as gold. We would also like to emphasize that our business model will focus on manufacturing value-added products on site. In other words, rather than simply exporting raw materials abroad, we plan to introduce new skills to Botswana's talented young workforce through training, value addition, and the introduction of advanced technologies. I have shared with President Boko, thank you. I have shared with President Boko that we expect Tataki Mining to become a key contributor to Botswana's economic future. We hope to generate approximately $4.2 billion for Botswana's GDP over the decade to come after operations begin, equivalent to a projected 1.5% increase in Botswana's GDP. Even more exciting for the local community, we expect renewed operations at Tataki to lead to many new jobs in Francistown and eastern Botswana. We have already created 50 direct jobs in line with our plan for the pre-production phase of this asset. When we ramp up our operations in 26 and start metal processing operations, the team will grow to 150, and when we are at full operations, mining from the pit while also reprocessing the surface materials will directly employ 400 people, expect 3,000 additional indirect jobs to be created related to our supply chain and service requirements. GCR plans to invest 200 million into Tataki mining over the coming decade, including 50 million in the next 18 months. We seek to build a world-class mining operation, similar to the operation we are running in Chile, that will set an industry standard on behalf of Francistown and the entire Northeast region. On site, this means a sector-leading approach to safety and environmental stewardship, so that we can become a producer of sustainable green metals in line with our global strategy. Our operations at Tataki will feature innovative technologies, including hydrometallurgical extraction technologies and AI-supported mining. These technologies will help build cutting-edge capabilities in our local workforce, preparing them for the future. We are, and we will be committed to creating impact in the communities we operate through dedicated initiatives in education, in infrastructure, and in healthcare. We already started doing this. We are not waiting to do this until production starts. We have already partnered with Matsiloye Junior Secondary School on a multi-year effort to help improve educational outcomes. I would like to use this opportunity to welcome the Matsiloya school head, Mr. Lebogang Setilo, to the ceremony. Thank you. We are proud to work with you to help your students achieve their life dreams. As a first step, we have already solved the school's most pressing issue, which is fresh water supply, by rehabilitating the existing infrastructure and installing new water systems. As you can see, we are doers, not talkers. President Boko has recently spoken about his commitment to deliver and results, saying that, I'm quoting you, President, delivery is the only measure of leadership. I very much share this sentiment, and I'm proud to be standing beside him at this important event. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I'm grateful for the opportunity to reopen the operations at Tataki Mining with President Boko, Minister Kenevendo, members of the Parliament, US Ambassador Howard Van Branken, and so many more esteemed guests. I'm thrilled at the chance to participate in Botswana's green transition, and I look forward to working with all of you as we build a bright future. Thank you for a warm welcome and support, and enjoy your visit this morning at Tataki Mining. Thank you.
The executive chairman of GCR Tataki Mining. A huge round of applause for Mr. Kenner. His remarks, as he said, the impact is visible. So the challenge is upon us to make sure that we support them all our way to success. So thank you very much for those remarks, sir. Thank you. All right. At this very juncture, ladies and gentlemen, our program does move along. The next speaker is working with her team tirelessly to ensure Botswana's mineral wealth is managed today, but also for the future generation. She embodies discipline, foresight, and the spirit of diversification, as the Latins would say, prudential ducatus. Example of prudent leadership, foresight, and excellence in driving our nation's mineral wealth into a brighter future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to invite the Honorable Boholo Joy Kenewendo, Minister of Minerals and Energy, to deliver her remarks and officially welcome the President of the Republic of Botswana. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, and good morning. Mr. President, I can just assure you I haven't paid him for that introduction. But Botswana argue that, masters of ceremonies usually reflect the leadership of the time. See, now everybody speaks Latin. So thank you. Mr. President, distinguished guests, allow me to stand on existing protocol as was introduced by our MC, Pre Mugende, and start off and summarily just recognize yourself, Mr. President, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, and my colleagues that are here in cabinet and in the ministry and the broader government. Recognize, of course, Mahosi Alengha Ote and the leadership of the company that has brought us here today, Tataki Mining. Me gape ke we ke re dumelang ka ko babereki ba Tataki. Badiri mmogo badiri ka rona re itumella go le bona le gore tsatsi eno e be re simolla moepo o re bereka mmogo. Mr. President, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm particularly happy to be joining you here today, primarily to introduce the President, but also to give a quick background of the resource that we're here to celebrate and to commission. As many of you would know, this resource has been part of the Botswana economy for several years and several decades, originally being a resource of Anglo-American cooperation in 1929. And following intensive exploration works that were carried out in the late 1960s to early 1970s, we saw a feasibility study in 1971. Various studies and assessments on the resource continued from 88, and we saw a full production coming in with Phoenix in 1995. And the main minerals that have been produced here were copper, nickel, amongst others. But we saw the unfortunate closure of this mine in 2016 and have since been in liquidation. 2 years ago, NIU started the process of acquiring this asset and have gone through the entire process till we met. Mr. President, I found it important to highlight that with your leadership, following your meeting with NIU, that we expedited the process to conclude this transaction because as you've guided many a times, re thoka ditiro mo itshulelong ye ya Botswana. And you would like to see us bringing to full operation the mines, the various mines and activities that are associated with the mines back into the economy. And it is because of that, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, that the ministry really aims to significantly increase the contribution of critical minerals and base metals to our mining output and the contribution to economic growth and to transform this country into a competitive jurisdiction for private sector investment. And we are pleased, as I've said this before, that we will be launching and announcing the mineral resource development, exploration, exploitation, and value chain strategy that truly aims to seeing that we're doing more with the resources that we have and ensuring that we are adding value and not just exporting raw materials. And as they have said, the new owners of the mine, Global Critical Resources, they will work with new technologies and innovation that will ensure that we harness and harvest the best out of this resource. Khosi Muipolai, le tsedi kgang tse di botlhokwa tsa gore re se ra bona mine hela mme re bone tse di diragalang mo metseng e mebapi le di mine. Ne ke re ke eteletse se mme ke itse gore tautona o ta sa kgela o re rumile ebile o ntshitse taelo ke re ke bolelle batho ba Matsiloje le metse ya mabapi gore tautona o ntshitse taelo ebile o re rumile o re tlhaloseditse yalo gore re tshwantse gore re thomamise gore metse yotlhe e bapileng le meepo ga e bone dithabollo hela di diragala mo meepong mme ebile ya tologa e gore ga ko metseng eo mme se hela ka seelo se e leng gore se beilwe sa corporate social responsibility mme re thomamise gore go na le selo se bitswa contextual beneficiation. Ha godimo ga moo o re rumile gore re thomamise gore go na le industrial cluster development gore bao ba dikgwebo tse di kgolanyane le tse di botana ba na le seemo ebile ba hiwa phata mo mepong e re nang le yone ebile ba dira dikgwebo jalo le mepo e. Mme ke sone se e leng gore re taba re ntse re tswelela re bereka le mepo re thomamisa gore the supplier development program e berekang le metse le Botswana ka bophara ya diragala gore re kgone gore re atolose ditiro tse di dirwang ke moepo wo le tsotlhe tse e leng gore di bapile le tsone. Ne ke re ke kgabolegela ka eo kgosi ke le tlhalosetse gore taolo e dule thomo e dule mme ebile ra e diragatsa. And I believe that that is the right point to introduce the president. Having given some of the instructions that we have received, the direction to deliver for Botswana and the communities around mining industry. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my utmost pleasure to introduce to the stage to give his official opening remarks, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Gideon Duma Boko.
Please be seated. Thank you very much. I know the Director of Proceedings has greeted and recognized all of you, and it would otherwise be convenient to proceed on the protocol as declared. But I know it cuts differently. It has a totally different flavor when it comes from the President of the Republic. So I will greet and recognize each and every one of you individually and personally. Let me thank the Director of Proceedings himself, recognize the Minister of Minerals and Energy, Me Bogolo Kenewendo. Appreciate the presence of a few ministers who are here with us today. I saw the Minister of Environment and Tourism. I saw the Assistant Minister of Child Welfare and Basic Education, the Assistant Minister of Local Government and Traditional Affairs. Appreciate your coming to be with us here. I recognize the Member of Parliament for the area, Mr. Tabuloko Furniture. I recognize other members of Parliament who are here. I saw quite a good number of them. Your attendance here is important, members of Parliament. It is important because you are charged with the responsibility of making laws for the peace, good order, and good government, good governance of the country. That's your constitutional responsibility. And when you attend functions such as these, engage with business people, hear from them what their problems, what their challenges are. You are better informed then to appreciate the kinds of laws that you must make to facilitate them and translate the idea of ease of doing business from a mere ineffectual slogan into courageous action arising from well thought out legislation. We thank you very much for your presence here today. you will go to Parliament in the next session fully informed, having networked with business so they can reach you directly and admonish you where they think you are straying from the path you should pursue. So thank you very much. Let me recognize the Ambassador of the United States of America to Botswana, Mr. Howard Van Franken, and recognize the Ambassador of the UK as well. Thank you for the role that you've played in bringing these investors here from the United States and ensuring that they bring their investment to the country and facilitating them in the process. What this should say to you, Mr. Ambassador, is that we welcome investment from the United States. We stand ready to receive investors from your country. And we want to grow the volume of business between Botswana and the United States. So thank you very much for the role that you've played. Let me thank the leader, the chief Kosi of Tsesebe, Kosi Mututeri Kachana III. We recognize you. And the Kosi of this village, who spoke so well, raised some profound issues that we must wrestle with and resolve. Because the people that he represents, the people that he leads, expect no less from him and from all of us. They want not just to hear that developments are happening in their village. They want to feel those developments and be active participants in and beneficiaries of those investments. And I was saying to the executive team of GCR, and I was saying this alive to the fact that many of the villagers are not here with us as we celebrate this epic development in their village. And I made a plea on their behalf and said to fully bring them into the celebration as we approach independence. It might please GCR to donate a few cows and other goodies toward the celebration of independence on the 30th of September, so that they also feel they are a part of and they have enjoyed something directly. So thank you very much for raising these issues, Kosi, and also thanking GCR for the strides that they have begun to take, ensuring there's water in the school, in the village, and many other developments that they will actively participate in. Thank you very much. Let me also thank a special friend, Khosi Maruje of Masunga. I spoke at his village sometime back in an election campaign. He came to the gathering to welcome, as he did to every contestant. That got him into serious trouble with the authorities then. Sorry to have gotten you into such trouble, but I salute your bravery and in not being cowed in the face of intimidation. Thank you very much, and I know you continue to lead with courage. We're most grateful and humbled. I recognize the Group Executive Chairman of Global Critical Resources, Mr. Kena. You are poised to do great things, not just for this mine and the village of Matsiloja, but for the country, in the immense contribution you will make to its economy and its growth. We're most grateful to you. Let me thank also the Chief Executive Officer of CGR, Mr. Richard Barney, and the entire executive team. We have the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Minerals and Energy. You need to know him so that when there are any hiccups, you can direct your cries and complaints, if any there be, to him and his staff. We appreciate his presence here. There's also the Council Chairperson of the Northeast District, Mr. Mbakanyi Smart. He heads the District Council. Whatever you need that the Council can provide, and it should provide, and it will provide, you reach out to him. The Mayor of the city of Francistown is also here. I'm sure he appreciates that there's Francistown, there's Matsiloja. Don't conflate and confuse these. Otherwise, the course will not be pleased. But you are the center. And I've forgotten what Francistown now describes itself as. The city of all things. What? The city of all things precious. That's Francistown. Brilliant. And I appreciate the work that is being done. We have senior government officials, heads of other state entities who are here, other key players in industry. The marimba group that played so beautifully, we thank them. Babereki ba tataki, kile dumedise le lona, kile le boge, kibo kile tlhomamisetse gore dilo di a tokahala, mme di tla tokahala ko pele. Ga re ise re gore re kore ante mme re tsamaela gone koo. Re tshwanetse ra itumella dikgato tse re di tsayang ha re ntse re tlhagagalla go goroga ko mankalankaleng. Go tshwanetse ga nna jalo ba ga rona. Babega-dikgang, members of the media, we thank you too. And I always urge the media to report without fear, without favor, but to report accurately. Don't pass off your opinions and suppositions and presuppositions as fact. State the facts. Don't embellish Don't distort. Don't misrepresent. Don't exaggerate. Of course, here and there, an hyperbole is permissible, but don't overdo it. Report accurately so that you regain, you claw back the credibility that you've so painfully lost over the years. It's important so that people begin to trust you again. Don't sensationalize. Be factual. Be fair. Be objective. That's all we ask. And I know these are the standards that true journalism requires of all of you. And so let's adhere to the ethics of your craft. Let me greet you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are here with us. Mekele mogele ba ba seong ha ba ba lebeletseng go tswa go pehela ko ba ka tswang ba lebeletse ba le teng. Le bone ke ba lemoge molaetsa wa me ka nako tsotlhe o itebagantse le mongwe Motswana. Our economy is experiencing challenges which have resulted in despair and despondency on the part of many, including leaders. The people want solutions. They don't want solutions today or tomorrow. They want them like yesterday. And it is our responsibility to provide answers to these pressing problems that they face on a daily basis. This economy grew over the last 10 years at a rate of about 3.8%. We know that that growth was jobless, with the result that unemployment has skyrocketed. And that unemployment affects mainly young people. And the median age in Botswana is 25 years. So most of the people in this country are very young. And they are restless. They are unhappy. They want jobs, they want opportunities. And our challenge is to respond to these challenges. Provide jobs, open up opportunities for these young people. And so we want to have this economy grow at no less than a sustained rate of 6.8% in order to create the jobs and opportunities that our people need. This is important so that we understand the true importance of what we are here about today. The reopening of this facility, this mine, which was closed about 8 years ago. And in that entire period, from the time it was closed to when the mine resumes operations, opportunities at best lay dormant. People's hopes and livelihoods were shattered. And we come before them, the same people, today, with solemn assurances coming from GCR, from the government, from all of us who are here, that we will strive to restore the hope that they have lost, generate the opportunities they so desperately need, and grow their economy at the rate that I've indicated to sustain their lives and livelihoods. These 8 years resulted from many factors, no less, and this is what is critical for government: delays, stagnation, lack of agility and responsiveness on the part of government. We must acknowledge these problems. When investors come, we can spend 8 years or more talking, announcing investors are here. The most important outcome is when we see boots on the ground, shovels digging, machines roaring, production taking place. That is the most critical moment, when words translate into action, where creed becomes deed. This is what matters. Certainly what matters to me and what matters to the government. And I know it is what matters to the investor. Because the investor doesn't want to park resources and wait for 8 years for government, or any entity for that matter, to make up its mind. Go from this office to that one with no outcome, no conclusion, no solution. That's not how the world of business works. And so the best that we should strive to achieve is that when an investor walks in, we listen, we examine, we decide, action ensues almost immediately. So 2 years were spent in some back and forth until in came the current Minister of Minerals and Energy, carrying a non-negotiable instruction. Let's move from talk to action. And so I met with the leadership of GCR, and my message to them was crisp. When are you starting? How many jobs are you generating? They said 400 jobs, direct jobs, will be generated. Member of Parliament, 400 jobs. When you get to Parliament, beat up your chest and say 400 people are going to get employed in my constituency, and even claim the credit for all we care. What we want is for your people to work. But they also said to me there are 3,000 indirect jobs. In fact, I think there are more, because in addition to the deposit in this polymetallic mine, copper, nickel, cobalt, even gold, I'm sure, and many other minerals, in addition to what you will extract and process, there are also, I'm told, other potentialities here. There's water that will be processed, treated, and redeployed for agricultural use. I believe it will be in this village. They have rocks that will be crushed, already dug, and they will make them available as aggregates for road construction and other forms of construction. And they will come affordably to the construction industry. And I think to this end, they've already signed some agreements. This is evidence that the economy of this place is now beginning to tick. And there are many other opportunities that emanate from the reopening of this mine. And so I say, I want to pronounce here that the delay of about 2 years was totally unjustifiable. And we will claim to have succeeded if we cut down on this unnecessary wastage of time. We expend time wastefully. Government must cut on the wasteful expenditure of time and make sure that every minute, every second counts towards producing concrete outcomes and deliverables for the people. That calls for speed, calls for agility, not just in mining, but in other sectors as well. This project will deploy the latest technologies to augment human involvement and capability. These technologies will require skills which will be imparted to our people who will work here. So they'll acquire these cutting-edge skills. They will be developed, upskilled, and we will have as some highly trained personnel. We want to see Matsiluje now boom. We want the development to be felt in households. And so I'm grateful that we are here today to reopen the mine, ensure that production resumes, that the economy of this area is revived, and our people now begin to experience real improvement in their lives and livelihoods. Bote baba ko magaeng maikaelelo ke gore re tswelele hela jaaka re simolotse kwano go tle babeeletsi ba ba tlhoahetseng re bue re dira gore rarabolle seemo sa letlhoko la ditiro. The last thing that I discussed with the executive team of GCR, and I close on it. This government has committed to a living wage of 4,000 pula, no less. And so when I met them and I asked how many jobs, and they told me and everything else, I made a request. I couched it as a request. It was a concealed demand. That we adhere to the living wage of 4,000. Happily, it was readily acceded to. They accepted immediately. Without any demurrer, they said, yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And I'm happy that we will proceed from here at a baseline of 4,000 pula, our living wage. Thank you very, very much for accepting this request / demand. I'm happy. Me bote ba bereki ba gone ha ke tsa gore re simolla ka seelo sonese gore le ska lawela ko tlase ga 4,000 pula ba le lente le ba batla mere tsweletse ka go kharameletsa gore seelo se enne sone seelo go khabaganya itsolelo ya lehatshe la rona. let me thank all of you for being here with us today, for witnessing this great event. And I'm not here to officially open. I'm sure you've already opened, but to acknowledge the reopening of this facility and celebrate the enormous role it will play in the economy of our country. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. President, thank you so much. May I humbly request that you remain on the stage, Mr. President? Thank you so much for those remarks. May I further request the presence of the Honorable Minister for the Ministry of Minerals, making window on stage, Mr. Kena. Kindly do join the President and the Minister, Mr. Benning. Kindly do join the President and the Minister, Mr. Kena also. They will be officially unveiling the plaque that will symbolize the official reopening of this monumental asset, as the President has well crafted it. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I'd like to invite Mr. Kena. Kindly come to the, all right, to your left-hand side, sir. And then you and the President, together with the Minister, will officially unveil the plaque to say, Tataki mine is open. As the plaque reads, Tataki Mining Company Pty Ltd operations were officially reopened by Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, President of the Republic of Botswana, on the 16th of September 2025. A huge round of applause. And then at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kena, Mr. Benning, kindly we will be handing over our official token of appreciation to Mr. President. We will be handing over the official token of appreciation to Mr. President. Mr. Kena, kindly also do the honor. Totally remiss of me. Could I kindly invite the honorable member of the area, Honorable Finisher, to kindly join in for the gift and official picture. He is in the program to speak later, but I would like for him to be in the official program. Thank you very much, Honorable Finisher. Thank you so much for your presence, sir.
Good afternoon. The copper on this plaque that we just presented to the President comes from a dipping process of this into the water that's currently in the open pit, around 5 million cubic meters. So we're very happy to present this to you, President. Thank you for today and having us and honouring us with being here.
Thank you very much. It's not only a gift, but it's significant, sentimental, and monumental. My dear delegation, thank you so much for your presence on the stage. You may kindly take your seats, sir. And thank you, Mr. Kena.
Set the goal and go the extra mile.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, President. Advocate Duma Gideon Boko. I think the clarion call was quite clear there. Arhoniku, Rizamela Honiku, Kumankalankaling, Rahoniku. I trust that we all resonate with this call to action. It's a call to action for all of us to do better, to move faster, to be more efficient and achieve more. I like that the president made it very clear. No whims, no confusion. 6.8% annual year-on-year growth for this economy to make any significant dent on the unemployment rate. I think that is very clear what needs to be done. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And that gift, as I said, and as Mr. Kena was heading it, and Mr. Benning did explain, quite significant. It is quite, it's a gift that resonates with this mind. So I believe it goes a long way in symbolizing GCR's commitment to operating in Botswana and in this place. Thank you so much. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to the vote of thanks to officially close the official program of this morning. After that, we are going to have a presidential mine tour, which will take place. I believe the vehicles are lined up and ready. They have been allocated per dignitary and official, and I will read that out after the vote of thanks. As highlighted, to officially close the program, I now invite the area MP, the Honorable Tabologo Furniture, Member of Parliament for Tati East, to deliver his vote of thanks. A huge round of applause for Honorable Furniture.
Ke a leboga motsamaisa tiro mme gongwe go boloka nako ke lemoge go nna teng ga tona le khuduthamaga ya gagwe tona wa meepo le kgotetso mapalamente ba bahano dikgosi ke a le lemoga bo direla puso bothe bo bahano baeng ba rona go tswang ko dikgaolong tse di harologaneng le lona ke le lemoge mme ke lemoge mo go haphegileng babereki ke re halala babereki halala ke a leboga mine is just a simple task. I've been asked to deliver a vote of thanks. As we come to the end of this insightful and momentous occasion, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the 30 East constituency, 30 West constituency, and the entire Northeast district. First and foremost, we thank the President of this country, His Excellency, Mr. Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, who despite his busy schedule has found the time to grace this event of officially commissioning Tataki Mine opening. Opening of Tataki Mine come at a crucial time to boost our economy we people of Northeast, we are excited that the mine will prove much needed economic growth, employment, infrastructure, development, and opportunities for social development. For such, we are very grateful. To our dedicated organizing team, the public servants led by our District Commissioner, Wami Samapipi, and Tataki Mine Management, thank you for the tireless efforts and meticulous planning. Your hard work has ensured the smooth execution of this event. A special thanks to all attendees for active engagement and enthusiasm. Your presence have made the event a collaborative success. Lastly, I would like to thank the Tataki Mine Management for great hospitality. Your efforts have made everyone feel comfortable and welcome. In conclusion, thank you all again for being part of this opening ceremony. We are grateful for your support and contributions in making this event a memorable success. Have a wonderful day and safe travels. Ndaboka, Siabonga, Kelebogile. Thank you so much.
Ene mo palamente wa Tati East Tabologo Furniture tswala jalo kgotsa a ene the the closing remarks mo tsatsela gompieko jaaka re sa tswa go bona ka tlhamalalo go dira yone the reopening of the Tataki mine mo motseng wa Matseloje. Me mo nako ya gompieko e le gone go ta go thomamisetsa ela gore tiro ya ntlha kgotsa the official reopening of this event mo nako ya gompieko e setse e ta bokhutong. Me mo nako ya gompieko go go tsamaya go nna le yone the mine tour e le gore e ta bo e dirwa jalo ke ene Taotona Advocate Dumaboko e le gone go tsamaya ba mo supegetsa jalo some of the key production areas tse ile gore njalo di a dirwa mo moepong jalo o ka itsore mo nako gompieko moepo se le gore motho ka re ba setse ba se dirile jalo ke go lebella go ile gore go gone go ditswa mo ditanteng kgotsa the open pit go ile gore e teng gone kwa sengwe se teng gape go na le the primary crusher ile gore e teng gone ka kwano go na le yone the secondary crusher ile gore e teng mo mining ile yone dingwe tsa ditiro tse ile gore kgotsa the mining process ka ha diragalang ka teng ka kwa go na le the DMS go ile gore ka go tlhaloso is the dense separation e le gore tabe e diragala jalo mme ke dimela gore se le gore gongwe re ka tsama re se ka ke gore mo nako ya gompieko kgotsa mo go tsone dipego tse le gore mo nako ya gompieko di se di diragetse mo tsela gompieko ine le gone go ka supa jalo gore Taotona o ile thata ka yone gore mo nako ya gompieko le re le hatse re tshwanetse ra tsaya tsia bone ba beeletsi gore ga ba setse ba taba noka kgotsa ba kokota mo dikgorong tsa rona re lehatse we need to expedite the requirements tse le gore di ba leta jalo gore ba kgona go ka bula yone meepo ka go harologana ka gore go diega go ba ha di license jalo it's an opportunity e le gore is going to be missed by the country and the community at large so mo nako gompieko ke sengwe se le gore re tsamaya re senopola gona ka go o tlhalosa jalo gore ha kopane le bone ba etele dipele kgotsa ba le gore ba tsamaisa one moepo wa Tataki jalo o ba kupile kgotsa a barare jaaka re le lehatse re ipetse selo gore yaano gore matshelo a Batswana a tokagale a nne botoka mmereke yo le gore o ko tatse a tshwanetse ya nna mmereke ile gore o amogela madi a kana nka selo sa 4,000 pula living wage ile yone e le gore is the plea ya re o dirile le kopo mme mona ka gompieko ba ya amogetse gore moepo ba ta o diragatsa mme ke dingwe tsa ile gore mona ka gompieko di diragetse tse le gore go re se itemogetse gape ke gore go tisa monyenyo to the community e le gore re mo go yone go buile thata ka North East go buile ka metse e tshwana matselo je jalo gore mo nako gompieko bana ba tlhalosa gore ga ba bue hela ba setse ba simolotse go tshwaragana le sekolo sa matselo je junior secondary school go ka ba leka ya go tsa go ka ba thusa gore ba kgone go ka tokahatsa maduo kgotsa maduo a dithatho tsa bone seo e le kgato ya ntlha e le gore ba setse ba e dirile a ke dumela gore mo nako gompieko re a go tsamaya re bona jalo yona the mind tour e tabe e dirwa yalo ke taotona le lekoko la gago jalo go tswa mo motseng wa matseloje gone ka tata ke mine nna ke video ya la go te Bethany man
also